many lines of laser light. So we'll be calling it as a beam. That is, group of these rays are called as beam. So a single line of light is known as a ray of light. And if we consider group of rays, that means it is a beam of light. This you should know as a basic. That's why I'm telling this. Next, we have luminous objects. So the most uh, easiest example is your like sun and stars, which you see daily in your life. So what is about that? Actually, these sources emit their own light. So that's why they are called as the luminous lights, luminous objects. Sorry. So for example, there are stars, suns, and other examples of luminous objects. But you might confuse with the sun and the moon. So you should be clear that moon is not a luminous object. It does not have its own light. You should be clear with that point. It just reflects the sun's light. Like sun has its own light, so it just absorbs a part of sun's light and emits its own light. So moon is not a luminous object. So this should be clear in your mind. I hope I can proceed. So next, so we'll move to the properties of light. As I told you that optics is nothing but the study of light. So properties, what are its properties? Like um, if I take an individual student of yours, you can be sincere, you can be hardworking, and you can be like very beautiful. So that are your qualities. Like that, light also has some qualities or properties with it. So the first form, as I said, light is a form of energy. So it will, when it, like if you see this lamp, when light is being emitted, it releases some kind of energy. So in this case, it is releasing heat energy. Okay, so uh, so like in conclusion, we can say light is a form of energy. Next, we have light travels along a straight line. So there is a path for the light to travel. So it has opted for a straight line. So you might have studied in your earlier classes this experiment. So you just take the cardboards here and make a small pin size hole. So when you place a candle here and you keep your eyes in contact, like in straight with these holes, you will be seeing that the light is passing through these holes and reaching your eyes. So this experiment in turn explained that light travels in a straight line. So next property we'll be having as speed of light. So everyone has something or the other speed. You may be fast, you may be slow, but as far as our speed, we can just calculate in somewhat, we'll be okay, fine. But see here the speed of light in air. So when it travels through air, it has the speed of 3 into 10 power 8. And if you know this exponential form, how to expand, you can write and see how many zeros comes. So you can imagine how fast the light travels. So next point, light does not need any medium for its propagation. So any form of surrounding is there, light can travel. It has no obligations in traveling. So one best example I can give you is the lightning. This everyone would have seen. Okay, so when lightning occurs, you might have seen first the light is seen and then the sound comes. Okay, so that is because the light has a very much greater speed, that it travels so fast in the air. So that is the speed of light in vacuum that is given here. So now, next property is different colors of light. So you may have red, you may have pink. Nowadays, it's natural that you have a lot of colors in light, right? So those colors, like every color has some kind of speed. Okay, it can travel only a certain distance. See, for example, Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.